Hello guys, welcome to Maths Made Simple with Miss Gamu. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to all of you for 200 subscribers. Whoop whoop! Thank you so much that you are the reason why I make these videos and you're the reason that I make maths simple. So let's get into today's video. Today we're gonna talk about adding and subtracting mixed fractions or mixed numbers. So how we do it, there are various methods and I'm gonna show you two different methods. Starting with addition, and I'm gonna show you the simpler method. The simpler method is where the first step you add the whole numbers. So 5 plus 1 is 6. You put that 6 on the side. Then you draw out just the fractions that are left. So that is 5 over 8 plus a half. All right. So now what you do is you want to make sure that the bottoms or the denominators are the same. So what you do, let me just take a different color there quickly. Okay, we'll take brown, it's fine. So what we do is we multiply, we ask ourselves a question. 2 times what to get to 8? So 2 times 4. And remember, whatever you do at the bottom, you do at the top. All right? Cool. Let's just go back to our color. All right, so now 5 over 8 remains unchanged. All right, we just write it down like that. But what changes is the one that we wanted to make the denominator the same. So 1 times 4 is 4 over 2 times 4, which is 8. So now when the bottoms are the same or the denominators are the same, you simply add the top. So 5 plus 4 gives us 9 over 8. But what we notice is that this is an improper fraction, so we change it into a mixed number. So 8 goes into 9 once, one whole number, remainder 1 over 8. Then what we do is we marry it to that 6 that we had in the beginning. So now we add the whole numbers, that is 6 plus 1, which is 7, so we get a cool 7 and an 8. All right, so just a small recap. You first add your whole numbers, you put that aside, then you draw out your fractions, then you make sure the bottom is the same, then you add, if it's an improper fraction, you change it into a mixed number, then you add it to the whole number, then you get your answer. All right, so now we're gonna look at subtracting, and in this case I'm gonna give you a different method. Okay, let me use a different color. So this method now is where you convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So if you don't know how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction, please check on the channel. The video will be linked in the description. So what we do is we use a method we call the smiley face, sad face, times, and plus. All right. So what we mean by that is that 9 times 4 is 36. 36 plus 8 will give us 44. All right. Then we write our 44 here over 9. The denominator never changes. Put our operation, which is subtract. Then we do the same on this side. Smiley face, sad face, times, and plus. All right. 3 times 3, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 over 3. Okay, so notice we are almost back at this stage. So the key at this stage is to make the bottoms the same. So we want to make this 3 into a 9. And we ask ourselves a question. What do we do to get this 3 to become a 9? We multiply by 3. And remember, whatever you do at the bottom, you do at the top. So we also multiply by 3 there. So now 44 over 9 remains unchanged. Subtract 11 times 3 is 33 over 9. All right. So when the bottoms are the same, you just deal with the tops. So 44 minus 33 is a cool 11 over 9. However, this is an improper fraction. We want to turn it back into a mixed number. We ask ourselves, how many times does 9 go into 11? 9 goes in once. A remainder of 2 over 9. Awesome. So just as a small recap, you convert your mixed number into an improper fraction. The moment it's an improper fraction, you want to make sure that the denominators are the same. When the denominators are the same, you just then do the operation. If the answer is an improper, you convert it back into a mixed number. So this is very simple, and the thing is this: the more or the higher you go in your mathematical journey, you find out that sometimes it won't be as simple as just adding like this. It might be story sums where they ask you what is the total. When they ask you what is the total or what is the sum, you know you're gonna add. And when they ask you what is the difference, you know you're gonna subtract. So that the methods always the same. And the method that we use here, you can also use it here. And the method that we use here is also used here, because there are so many methods or so many ways to solve a mathematical problem. Thank you so much. Thank you once again for 200 subscribers. See you in the next one.